Good morning, good morning. Bom dia, meu povo lutador. Mestre Sucuri, Capoeira Zoador Tokyo. 6th of January, 2020. What are your Capoeira goals? What are you going to achieve in Capoeira this year? Are you going to learn a new instrument, a new rhythm? Are you going to learn a new song? Are you going to learn a new movement? Are you going to train a movement you haven't used in a while and bring that back into your capoeira life, to your capoeira game? Think about that. I just asked you to do one thing in capoeira. One thing for 1 year. How many of us actually do though? And when I say learn something new, I don't mean, for example, train something and never use it. For example, I want to talk about a really good student I had. He's no longer with me. He trained with me for many years. And what happened? He trained to do mortal. Mestre, I can do mortal. I said, let me see. So, ask everybody in the academia here, back up, back up. Boom. I said to him, great. Then again. Said, 3 times he did it. I said, fantastic. I go, but that is not mortal. That's a backflip. And he said, I don't understand. What do you mean it's a backflip? I said, it's only a capoeira movement when it's applied in the capoeira roda. If you're not using the movement in the capoeira game, then it's just a capoeira movement. But it's capoeira when you apply it in the roda. Some people might think that's different. That's fine. This is my opinion. Just how I think about things. I heard many years ago, for example, capoeira movement is either used for attack, defense, or escape. Okay? Sounds very simple, but those 3 are within the capoeira game. So for example, if you're learning to do mortal, can you use it in the roda? You've learned a new kick or a new acrobatic. Are you using it in the roda? Many people are. And that's how I feel capoeira movements are supposed to be used in the roda. Of course, I do shows, I do different demonstrations, and I use capoeira movements. But I also use them in the roda. To consider it part of your capoeira repertoire, repertoire is when your collection of movements. You have to use it in the roda. I'm seeing a lot of videos and they're fantastic. I'm not saying anything, I'm saying from the video itself, people doing incredible combinations, incredible sequências de capoeira, but I'm wondering a lot of times, are they using it in the roda? Capoeira é roda. Capoeira is roda. 2020, if you learn a new song, learn what it means and when to use it in the roda. Learn an instrument and learn when to use it in the roda. The rhythm, the variation, how does it work? How does the thing? Some things I've seen a lot of times here in Japan especially, is people are disconnected to the capoeira. I'm not saying they're bad people, because a lot of times when you say something, and it's clear people think you're criticizing people's personalities. I'm not. I'm saying, I was at a roda, and the visiting mestre said to play Angola. Started playing Angola. Man, 2 young guys started showing as fast as they could, backflips and acrobatics, and they're good kids. I know them. If you watch this video and you understand what I'm saying here, then maybe you know what I'm talking about. But that's different. That's lack of connectedness to what's going on, to the feeling of the roda. There's a time and a place for everything in capoeira. There's a time for big acrobatic shows. There's a time for jogo de dentro. There's a time for everything. And the people who run the roda, the dono da roda, or dona da roda, need to be more aware of this. I travel a lot in Asia doing workshops and visiting groups, and I see this a lot. Let's not forget the cultural and the context of capoeira. That's what brought me to capoeira. That's why I didn't go karate, kung fu. I like that Brazilian approach to capoeira. Yeah, there's bad things. But if you focus on the bad, then stop. Me, this year I'll be celebrating 31 years of capoeira. The other day, one young Brazilian student, last night we were talking, and he goes, what keeps you in capoeira? I can't tell you how much I love capoeira. How I want to just do it for the rest of my life if I can. Capoeira, it goes in me. All my actions are guided by what I am as a capoeirista. 2020, let's bring capoeira back to capoeira. Not in a negative way, but in awareness, consciencia. Are you conscious of what you're doing? Or are you just going through these routines of going to the roda, cutting in, going? Or, chega na roda, toca instrumento, peça para dono da roda, dona da roda, posso participar? Posso participar na roda? Entrar na roda e jogar capoeira. Nesse momento, nesse ponto do tempo. Come to the roda. Feel the roda's energy. See what's going on. Ask the dona of the roda. Have respect, the politeness. I'm not talking about traditions. I'm talking about common courtesy. Is it okay, to be part of this? Because you're a guest when you come to somebody else's roda. Go in there. How's this going? May I play an instrument? May I add energy to the roda? Am I add a song that matches what's going on? Then ask politeness, courtesy, and start to play. This is how you're going to enjoy capoeira more, because this has been a big point in my life. Capoeira is fantastic. And I hope you guys, 2020, learn something new, but don't forget something old. Mestre Sucuri, Capoeira Zoador Tokyo. Axé.